Thinking back to the other speeches that people made, did we notice a common theme? So I definitely did, at least especially with the very first day, and it was social anxiety. I think out of the 15 speeches, like 10, maybe 12 of them mentioned it at least. And I bring this up because like we're in college, and whenever I think of conversations with people I've had in the past about college, two things always come up, and that's making new friends or making connections, something like that. And those are two things that I've kind of struggled with my entire life. And so it brings me to my artifact, which is my skateboard. And skateboarding has helped me with social anxiety. So I got my first board for Christmas in 2019, and then quarantine happened in 2020, so I was spending a lot of time outside skating, just on my street. And eventually when I had enough courage to go to the skate park, you know, it's a little scary, especially as like a little kid. I went there and I found this little two-stair. I was just learning how to ollie. Hopefully, did everyone know what an ollie is? I found this little two-stair at the skate. You don't know what an ollie is? Okay, so just really quick. It's like you basically just jump like that, come down on the board. Pretty simple. So I was trying to learn how to do that down these two stairs at the skate park. And while I was doing that, I noticed at another part of the skate park, there was a group of older teenagers, probably like seniors in high school, juniors in high school, who were really good, miles better than me, doing all these crazy flip tricks and stuff. So if you haven't tried, if you haven't been into skateboarding, basically the jump from doing an ollie on flat ground to doing it downstairs or drops, it can be big mentally, just like it's the same feet movement, but the drop messes with your head a little bit. So I was really scared to do it, and I eventually worked up the courage to talk to this skater, this really good skater, and yeah, he was probably like 17, 18, and I asked him like, what can I do to do this? And now I didn't know at the time, but they're like, there's not really much advice you can give. So basically he told me, just commit, bro. That was pretty much it. And you know, I tried to take it to heart, I guess, and after a few more tries, I eventually did. Just stayed on the board, landed, and rolled away. And the guy who could do so much better stuff than me starts going crazy, and he hypes me up for this little ollie down a two-stair, and it resonated with me. I made a connection with him. I saw him a few more times at the skate park after that, but I made a good connection with him. And you know, from then on, skate parks and like groups of skaters were always just like, I didn't really have social anxiety when I went to a skate park. So that's like, I had trouble making connections outside of the skate park, but with skaters, it wasn't that hard, you know. That's it.